pleasure to see so many beautiful faces in this room and so many future leaders. Hi, Eloise, you look so cute back there. I'm so excited to host this briefing today in honor of National Bring Your Kids to Work Day.
Video has been released of former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton giving their testimony to the House Oversight Committee about their relationship and interactions with the disgraced billionaire sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. These are the 6 wildest moments from the deposition.
And it's great to see so many future leaders here. Welcome to the James S. Brady Briefing Room. My name is Caroline Levitt, and I am the White House Press Secretary for President Donald J. Trump. He is the 45th and now the 47th President of the United States.
Number 6, Bill reveals background on viral hot tub photo.
So do you recall the details of this photo, or recall the photo being taken?
No, I don't think I ever knew the photo was taken.
Okay, and for those who can't see it, it's a photo of you in a hot tub. There's a person next to you here. Do you remember where it was taken? Where was it taken?
I'm almost sure that this pic, and I think there's an adjacent photograph, which you probably have, that if people saw it, they would feel that someone was trying to con them showing this picture. But anyway, this picture was taken in Brunei. Anyway, he wanted, when he knew I was coming, and he said he wanted to help me with my AIDS initiative, and he invited me to stay there. And he said, I want you to stay at this hotel, and I hope you'll use the pool. So I did, and then I got out and went to bed, exhausted.
Well,
he's asking in the pool area.
It appears there's this photo, there's a girl over here, or there's someone.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
But he's also asking in the pool area were there other individuals.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so you don't know?
No, and then there were other people in the pool.
Okay, so do you remember were they under 18? Would you know? No.
Were they part of your traveling party, he's asking you?
Yes.
A typical road trip weekend consists of partying, hooking up, and going wild. But in 2010, 4 friends will discover a new level of awesome.
Go.
All right. Look, what are we gonna do? You guys are terrible at quarters? Let's break into a school or steal a cop car or something, huh? Do you have Ritalin? What?
Guys, come look at this. You don't think it's a little weird, a bunch of guys just piling up in a big bathtub together? It's called male bonding, okay? Haven't you even seen Wild Hogs?
They were, I think. I think everybody there was part of our party. It was late at night or late-ish, and I also believe that there was a Secret Service agent there at the other end of the pool.
And then I have to ask this, did you engage in any sexual activity with this person?
Number 5, Hillary gets questioned on wacky Pizzagate conspiracy.
Have you reviewed any 2025-2026 Epstein files that were released that you believe reference or relate to those specific 2016 claims regarding the Podesta emails, Comet Ping Pong Pizza used as code possibly?
I'm sorry,
You're asking her about whether she's reviewed emails in the Epstein files which relate to the wacky Pizzagate scandal.
You could characterize it however you want. I just would like to know if she's familiar with any of them.
So excuse me, your question is about whether or not she has reviewed any emails in the Epstein release files about Pizzagate.
Watch out, here I come.
What the hell happened last night?
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?
I eat children. I eat children. How old are you?
12.
So, oh, okay. Only to 10.
That's good.
That's good. Children and pineapple.
Children and pineapple.
I eat children. Children and pineapple.
Is there some kind of retro thing going on this weekend?
There's something going on in here. Dude is rocking cassette player. Leg warmers. I'm sure there's a good explanation for all this. Jerry girl! Excuse me, miss. What color is Michael Jackson?
Black?
Winterfest 86!
I don't understand how we back in time.
This is
Must be some kind of hot tub time machine.
This March,
This is a very special model that you have here.
You know exactly what's going on here, don't you, old man?
Children and finance. I eat children. How old are you? 12. Okay, only to 10.
Correct.
Pizzagate was totally made up. It was an outrageous allegation that ended up hurting a number of people, that caused a deranged young man to show up with his assault rifle and shoot up a local pizzeria. I can't believe you're even referencing it. I don't follow the crazy conspiracy stories that are online. I regret that anybody does. I find it quite sad.
Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump. We're all cut from the same cloth, and that cloth is very, very large. It's not too big, is it? No.
Why do New Yorkers have such big mouths?
Go big or go home.
Because they eat big pizza like the big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. We're talking 40% bigger. Soft, fresh dough with all your favorite toppings. Now from just $9.95.
You've got to be losing money on this.
131166.
Pizza Hut!
But also disturbing that people would believe some of what is put forth, like Pizzagate. So I have taken no steps to review anything that might have any connection to something which I think is totally bogus.
Number 4, Bill sticks up for President Trump.
The president never, this is 20-something years ago, never said anything to me to make me think he was involved in anything improper with regard to Epstein either. He just didn't. He just said we were friends, and then we had a falling out over a land deal.
Do you recall whether President Trump elaborated at all on the great times that he had with Jeffrey Epstein?
No, and I took, at the time, I didn't put any, sexual spin on it.
Were you allowed kind of treats in the White House? Could you have junk food and...
Yeah, like on the weekends. Like the
no
weekends
honey,
were,
but,
well,
no honey, a little.
Yeah, I mean on the weekends. I mean it was pretty strict during the week, and then more relaxed on the weekends.
And could you have people over? Could friends come over and stuff?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean the place was filled with her friends. Yeah, absolutely.
God, that's
and
funny.
it's true that the White House does like to prepare all the food, and the kids were not always enthusiastic about the food that they were being served. So they were always trying to call for pizzas. And you can't order a pizza to the White House. I'll just tell you that right now.
It'd be really disappointing. Not really. But it would depend on what was inside the magazine. I don't think Ivanka would do that inside the magazine, although she does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
Stop it! Oh, it's so weird.
I have never been so grateful for an ellipsis in my life.
You know who's one of the great beauties of the world, according to everybody, and I helped create her? Who? Ivanka. My daughter, Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
And we did. Sometimes there were exceptions.
Yeah, sometimes you could go out maybe, and one of the kids could go out maybe and meet the
and pick it up.
Yeah,
Get
the
it through
pizza
the
driver.
fence.
Yeah, but the first time you would have thought that war had been declared. There's a pizza truck outside that says a pizza was ordered. What do we do with it? Yeah.
She's hot. She's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part yet, but time will tell.
We had lots of challenges like that.
I mean, to be honest, it sounds like a crank call from the pizza restaurant's point of view.
Exactly.
You want some pizzas at the White House?
Exactly.
Yes, thank you very much. We're very busy.
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
And as far as you recall, President Trump characterized the nature of the ending of their friendship as being solely due to the real estate bidding
That's what he
problem.
said.
Number 3, Hillary explodes at Nancy Mace during questioning on Howard Lutnik.
And then how do you know Howard Lutnik?
I know Howard Lutnik because when I was senator on 9/11, the firm he headed, Cantor Fitzgerald, suffered the greatest loss of life. As I recall, something like 650 of his employees were murdered by terrorists that day. Howard Lutnik missed being a victim because he was delayed dropping his child off to kindergarten. You asked the question. I'm going to answer your question.
Now you're going to yell
This
at
was
me?
what I spent
You're
my
going to yell at me.
time doing.
I'm a survivor trying to look out for other survivors, trying to
and
get to the
I
bottom
was
of it.
taking care
You
of
waited
the
6
people
months
who
to
lost
get here today.
3,000
6 months.
lives.
It was great. I mean, you guys have got to try the cold chai.
I've had it. Did you talk about vice presidential possibilities with Senator Warren?
You guys have got to try the cold chai.
And now you're being
At World
defiant
Trade
and
Center.
indignant today.
You asked me about
I have met
Howard
with Epstein
Lutnik.
survivors. I'm a survivor myself. You have emails. You've denied that Jeffrey Epstein, that you tried to get Jeffrey Epstein to give money to you.
I did
but
not.
Howard Lutnik was
If
used
you
to
have an
get
email
money.
with me asking Jeffrey
I
Epstein
have
for
an
money,
email from Howard Lutnik sending it to Jeffrey Epstein and his people to
I
raise
don't-
money for
I don't
you
know about-
for an event, an intimate event for you at his offices
Well,
at Cantor Fitzgerald. You're
look,
going to sit
if
here
you-
today
if you would let me finish.
obfuscate and say to this committee, you didn't try to get money from Jeffrey
I
Epstein
didn't.
when
I
there was an
didn't.
intimate event in an email that Howard Lutnik emailed to Epstein's people and Epstein to get him to come to your intimate event at Cantor Fitzgerald, a very small event. And so I'm not going to put it. You want to yell at me, that's fine, but I'll yell right back.
Steve, look, about yesterday.
No, you did the right thing. Just be careful doing the announcements, okay? The power of the microphone, it changes you.
Don't worry, buddy. No stupid announcements are gonna change me. I do the announcements! I am the second coming! I speak for God now!
Good afternoon. The 10,113 meeting of the Security Council is called to order.
Slowly! Sometimes I think I should have just stayed in Peru, moving coke. Machado was a cold bastard, but he was good to his men. And once you drew blood for him, you were set. Hooch, blow, girls. Not women, girls. Little bitty things.
A very special model that you have here.
You know exactly what's going on here, don't you, old man?
Come on, it's the 80s. Let's do what we want. Free love.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Mom?
Okay, I am looking out for
it's
survivors.
very-
I'm doing
look-
the job that you would not do and refuse to do as Secretary of State. Thank you, and I yield back to
No,
Congresswoman.
I'm going to finish answering the question, which I have a right to do.
Number 2, Bill says he hasn't sent an email since the Kosovo War.
So you did not email. How often do you send emails, or did you send emails?
Have you ever sent an email, Mr. President?
I sent one email to John Glenn, Senator John Glenn, when he was in space at age 77.
Well, yeah, people come out and they've run out of anecdotes, you know, and they just start making stuff up.
Yeah.
Like that Neil Armstrong guy. Have you seen him on the talk shows?
Neil Armstrong, you mean the first man to walk on the moon?
Talk about a fish story. Man, and they're buying it.
Oh, yeah.
And I sent an email to the men and women aboard a U.S. ship in the Adriatic during the Kosovo War.
Have you sent any other emails, Mr. President? He's asking.
Since then, I'm not sure I've sent one.
The C-SPAN networks bring you long-form public affairs programming from the nation's capital and are a public service of your television provider. C-SPAN, created by cable.
In consumer news, economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
What do I have to get involved with Putin for? I have nothing to do with Putin. I've never spoken to him. I don't know anything about him other than he will respect me. He doesn't respect our president. And if it is Russia, which is probably not, nobody knows who it is, but if it is Russia, it's really bad for a different reason, because it shows how little respect they have for our country when they would hack into a major party and get everything. But it would be interesting to see. I will tell you this. Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing. I think you will probably be rewarded mightily by our press. Let's see if that happens. That'll be next. Yes, sir.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
But when you talk about apology, I think the one that you should really be apologizing for, and the thing that you should be apologizing for, are the 33,000 emails that you deleted and that you acid washed. And then the 2 boxes of emails and other things last week that were taken from an office and are now missing. And I'll tell you what, I didn't think I'd say this, but I'm going to say it. And I hate to say it, but if I win, I am going to instruct my Attorney General to get a special prosecutor to look into your situation, because there has never been so many lies, so much deception. There has never been anything like it. And we're going to have a special prosecutor. When I speak, I go out and speak. The people of this country are furious. In my opinion, the people that have been long-term workers at the FBI are furious. There has never been anything like this, where emails and you get a subpoena, and after getting the subpoena, you delete 33,000 emails.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take some of the spring out of the Easter Bunny step this year.
Economic factors may take the spring out of the step of the Easter Bunny this year.
Well, Congress is back in session after its month-long summer recess. Lawmakers are already facing a deadline of September 30th to avoid a government shutdown. With 4 weeks to go, it's likely Congress will need to pass a short-term spending bill to keep the government funded. But even with that showdown and the shutdown battle on the horizon, possibly, lawmakers have several other items high on the agenda as they get back to work. CBS News congressional correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns joins us now with more on that. Caitlin, so let's talk about what's on the agenda for Congress. Some lawmakers are obviously demanding the full release of the Epstein files, but where do those efforts stand?
Yeah, Jerika, actually just in the past few minutes, we just got the release from the House Oversight Committee of 33,000 pages of documents related to the Epstein files. These were released by the DOJ, and the Oversight Committee has their hands on them, and they are combing through.
My daughter Sophie and I are competing in the Miss Ultimate Sexy Baby Nevada pageant. Sexy hands, sexy feet, sexy feet, sexy feet.
Okay.
And number 1, Hillary nearly storms off after photo leaks during the deposition.
Excuse me, can I interrupt?
I have
there
another.
Are photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying from inside this room.
Sexy baby?
Sexy baby.
Sexy baby. All right, get up.
Talk dirty to me.
Can you please advise me as to whether or not that's permissible and consistent with the rules, particularly given that we have asked for a public hearing? If there are photos that are being released of the secretary as she is testifying, can you please explain how that
I'm
can
done
occur?
with this. If you guys are doing that, I am done. You can hold me in contempt from now until the cows come home.
Sexy baby! Sexy baby! You are such a sexy baby! I'm proud of you, proud of you.
Boggle. I think I got a boggle.
You don't get a boggle, George. It's just the name of the game.
Okay, I had the word narf with a silent K at the beginning.
I'm challenging that.
It's a word, like when you narf down a big meal.
Or when you make a mistake, you say narf it.
Just looked it up. Narf is not a word.
Guys, you got to come out here. You're not going to believe this.
I get sick to my stomach when he says that.
I think I heard music out there.
I found the word quadricentennial. How many points is that?
That's totally not a word. I don't even have to look it up. It's not a word.
Oh, narf it.
Look out, Joe. There's a white van behind you. Don't take the candy.
What is this, Joe?
It's our very own ice cream truck.
It's beautiful, Joe.
Why'd you get an ice cream truck?
Back in the day, there was a fella in my neighborhood by the name of Barney Buckwheat who pulled around a cart full of ice cream for just $0.25 a pint. During the summer, the kids would line up around the block with their quarters in hand, waiting for old Barney to bring a delicious scoop of butterscotch Ripple or Rocky Road. Ever since I saw the smiles he brought those kids, I've wanted an ice cream truck of my own.
Finally, a normal story.
Of course, you wanted to make sure you weren't too close to the road or Barney would scoop you up in his cart and take you back to his lair for consumption. We lost poor Junebug Jenny that way.
Did that really happen?
What do you guys think? Should we take it for a spin?
Can we eat the ice cream?
Sure.
Oh, hell yes.
What about our boggle game? Maybe George and I should stay back and finish.
Ice cream, ice cream.
And if you haven't heard the name Desmond Napolis, get ready for this trailblazing 11-year-old drag kid who RuPaul is calling the future. His bravery is inspiring so many. We're going to talk to him in just a moment, but first, let's take a look at his amazing story.
I am Desmond. I'm 11 years old, and I like pizza, trains, and drinking root beer since it's caffeine-free. I also do drag, and I love to put on makeup, dresses, and wigs, and of course, jewelry if necessary. My full drag name is Desmond is Amazing. I feel very happy to have a mom that accepts me.
It really touches me deeply that there are other children out there that he's reaching and they're listening to him and he's influencing them.
Come on, Barack, let's go deal the kids some ice, my G.
Fine.
Wahoo! I think we might have our first customer. And what would you like, little fella? One caramel and vanilla Ripple coming right up.
Actually, we're out of that one.
Jesus, Donald, you're going to eat the whole inventory. How many gallons was that?
I think if we start moving again, I'm going to throw up.
Hey, what's that?
Hey, is that Barack and Bitosaurus Rex I see?
Oh, God, Bill Clinton. Don't make eye contact. He feeds on your fear.
To be themselves.
I'm very proud of him. I'm proud that he's found his path so early.
My greatest joy in this is just seeing Desmond happy.
I love doing drag because it makes me feel amazing and self-expressive. It just feels amazing to know that people love what I do. My one big message would be 3 words: be yourself always.
Please welcome Desmond Napolis, a.k.a. Desmond is Amazing.
I thought I recognized the dynamic duo, chocolate and vanilla. That's what the American people love about you two. Starting up your own ice cream operation? Yeah, it's a childhood dream. Childhood dream, isn't that the sweetest thing? Say, there's just one problem with... Oh, hey, George.
Hey, Bill.
There's only one problem with that. I sell ice cream on this street, so kindly take your business elsewhere.
You don't own the street.
Yeah, we have every right to sell ice cream here. Tell you what, I don't want this to get nasty, so I'll make a deal. Whoever sells the most ice cream by the end of the day gets this street and all the children on it all to themselves.
I would have phrased it differently, but okay, you're on.
Do you do ketamine on the couch?
You're an idiot.
Kid, what has this world come to? It's come to a world where drag kids actually exist.
And people do ketamine on a couch.
Haha, good luck, you'll need it.
That arrogant thinks he can just call rights to the whole street? Oh, we are so going to beat him.
Somebody's going to have to fill me in on what's going on. I think I've been dipping in and out of a coma, and I haven't felt my heartbeat in the last 8 minutes. Oh, never mind. I think I felt it there.
Ice cream, get your ice cream for sale.
What's going on? It's like nobody's even paying attention to us.
Maybe we just need to change the music.
Hey, that's it, George. Let's try a different tune.
Holy crap, you were right. Here they come.
We've developed a new dating app that to help kids connect in the most modern of ways. Have you ever heard of Tinder?
No.
You've not? Tinder is an app. It's on the phone, and what you do is you look at pictures. You do is you swipe right if you like them. You swipe left if you're not interested. let's look at some people. You guys talk to each other, get to know each other. If you want to hold hands, go right ahead.
What did you have for breakfast today? Is that real?
It sure is real.
Whoa!
And it's for the two of you to enjoy together. You want to get up and, yeah, there you go.
I'm going to drink the whole thing in one go.
Okay.
Settle down now so I can take your order.
Wait, I think they're shouting for tacos. They think we're a taco truck.
Sorry, we don't have tacos.
No tenemos tacos, mis amigos. Lo lamento.
I would be upset too if I was promised tacos.
They're gonna tip the truck. Get us out of here, Joe. We'll never beat Bill at this rate.
Ah, nuts. I guess my dream of being an ice cream truck driver has melted like a sticky chocolate chip ice cream on a warm July day.
Did somebody say nuts?
Huh? Jimmy Carter?
Oh, this is very romantic. Well, I think I'm going to leave you two to enjoy the rest of your shake together, okay? And remember, shake it, but don't
Spill it.
Good enough. I'm so glad you're in love right now.
No.
I'm very glad you're in love.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm glad you've become friends who are definitely not in love, but are also drinking a shake together with your faces about an inch apart.
So, what did you have for breakfast today?
I'll leave you guys to figure that out.
How are you boys doing?
Not well, Jimmy. Bill Clinton says he'll kick us off the street if we can't sell as much ice cream as him. But we just can't get any customers.
Well, I think you might be missing a secret ingredient.
What are we missing, Jimmy?
My nuts, of course.
Jesus, what did he just say?
I literally made that joke 10 minutes ago and nobody even laughed.
No, you silly willies. My famous Carter brand peanuts.
I'm always looking for new ideas that I can turn into shows, and this one, my brother Jonathan put this together. It stars my nephew Wesley. His son Wesley has been looking for love for years now, and he's been unable to find it so far, but tonight that changes. Tonight, everything changes for good. First came The Bachelor, then The Bachelorette, and now...
Hi, I'm Wesley, the baby bachelor.
The Baby Bachelor. One bachelorette makes a strong first impression.
Hi, I'm Ashley, I'm 26, and I'm a dental hygienist.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Ashley.
Ice cream flies off the shelves when you mix in some of those. Why, I think I've got a few bags in the garage you can borrow.
Great, Garbanzo. What luck. Thank you, Jimmy.
It's no problem to help out a fellow president in need.
Say, I'm a little short on cash lately. Think you could spot me a couple bucks?
Absolutely not.
Hey, I think Jimmy Carter's delicious peanuts were just what we needed to win.
You said it, George. We're almost out of all the ice cream.
Just be sure you're not giving them to any kids with allergies, guys.
Oh, I thought they were just swelling up and turning beet red and falling on the ground because they were excited. Donald does that sometimes.
I'd like to get the big one. The turtle over there.
Okay.
Go twinkle little star, how I wonder where we are.
Wesley's like a little Billy Joel. Wesley, I'd like some time with you. I don't think these girls have anything on me, plus I use my secret weapon. Okay, Wesley, I have a big surprise for you. Are you ready? Ooh. What's that? Do you like cookies? Yeah, you do.
Indeed I do.
What the? No, did Carter give you his peanuts? Oh, hey, Bill, I guess we own the street now, huh? Fine, you won. But there's one more game to play before I'm giving up this street.
What's that?
You need to beat me in a game of chicken. Ice cream truck versus ice cream truck. Hey, we beat you fair and square. Guess you're too chicken then, huh? Come on, Barack, let's just go. It's not worth it. I'll just have to let my dream go.
Nobody calls me chicken. Don't worry, Joe. This street belongs to Biden and the gang.
Oh, my goodness, I just got chills when he said that.
Sorry, I was opening the freezer.
Whoever turns their wheel first will be declared the chicken. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Oh, I can't watch.
No lie, I actually saw this happen back in '87. Except instead of ice cream trucks, it was two dwarves riding on the back of some strippers.
Do you want one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and grab one.
I'm gonna do a big wallway. Where does this guy come from? What the heck is Try doing here? Jazz hot!
Feels good to be here, get another opportunity. Hopefully things will go better this time. Whoa, little man. You gotta play it cool, no splash. No splash, little dude. Excuse me, guys.
Hey!
If I just come in here?
You're squishing us!
What's up?
I've had a recurring nightmare about that exact scenario.
Oh no, turn the wheel, Barack. He's not backing down. Why aren't you turning? You got a death wish, punk?
I don't think you want to find out.
Wait, Bill turned the wheel.
Curse you all.
Ouch. You did it, Barack. We won.
Like I said, nobody calls me chicken.
He made the ice cream fall from heaven, just as the prophecy foretold. I bow to you, O chosen one.
What's he talking about, Donald? Why are you bowing too?
I think I just threw up 3 gallons of ice cream.
Oh, gross.
Well, I think we all learned some valuable lessons here.
Yeah, sometimes it takes some nuts to win.
Haha, you said it, little peanut. My little peanut brittle George.
Tee-hee.
This is just typical behavior.
We will go off the record.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
So I would like to understand how that's permissible.
Before the hearing was.
It doesn't
Excuse
matter.
me.
We all are abiding by the same rules.
I will take that down.
Yeah,
So
well.
I would like to take a break at this moment.
Yeah,
I'd like to have a
done
conversation.
for now.
Go off the record. Go off the record.
Change the future. There's money to be made here, man. We could invent iPods, Prius, Match.com, short ribs. We could combine Viagra with Twitter. What? Twitagra. Boom! And kick some past.
You're breaking up with me? That's not how this happens. Do you know what happens to you when you get fat? I mean, like, fat.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Could I text you later?
Wait, what?
Are you online at all?
I have no idea what you're saying.
How do I get a hold of you?
Come find me.
That just sounds exhausting.
Ladies, she's coming down. And showtime.
Hey! No running on my watch! I gotta warn you again, and you're banned for life. You wanna be banned for life? Didn't think so. Afternoon, ladies.
Afternoon, Billy.
Take the new suit, Mrs. Wheeler.
Thank you.
Ka! It's you!
Yes, man cub. So nice to see you again.
Oh, go away. Leave me alone.
Let me look at you. You don't want me to look at you? Then you look at me.
No, sir. I know what you're trying to do. Ka?
You do? I mean, you don't trust me.
No.
Then there's nothing I can do to help.
You want to help me?
Certainly.
Okay. So let's dedicate this to General Kelly, the Border Patrol, and the ICE agents for doing such an incredible job. Right? This was written by Al Wilson a long time ago. And I thought of it having to do with our borders and people coming in. And we know what we're going to have. We're going to have problems. We have to very, very carefully vet. We have to be smart. We have to be vigilant. So here it is, the snake. It's called the snake. On her way to work one morning, down the path along the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor, half-frozen snake. His pretty-colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. "Poor thing," she cried, "I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you." The border. "Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman," sighed the vicious snake. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter of silk and laid him by her fireside with some honey and some milk. She hurried home from work that night, and as soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken in had been revived. "Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman," sighed that vicious snake. She clutched him to her bosom. "You're so beautiful," she cried. "But if I hadn't brought you in by now, oh heavens, you would have died." She stroked his pretty skin again and kissed him and held him tight. But instead of saying thank you, that snake gave her a vicious bite. "Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman," sighed the vicious snake. "I have saved you," cried the woman, "and you've bitten me, heavens, why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die." "Oh, shut up, silly woman," said the reptile with a grin. "You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in." Does that explain it, folks? Does that explain?
Trust in me.